Hi everybody! I hope this video finds you just trucking through your week, knowing how loved you are, how blessed you are, and just still remembering still in that awe of what Easter Sunday was, how Jesus Christ rose from the dead and death is defeated, and now nothing in this life can hurt us or make us afraid or anything else because God's got you and He did all that for you. No one else, He did it just for you. So I hope you had a great Easter and that you are still enjoying and remembering all of that. I also want to throw out a midweek encouragement. If you are scrolling social media in any platform and you see the videos or pictures or posts of people and you're like, man, like they're doing good. They got it all together. Look at them. Their outfits are coordinating. They're wearing matching shoes. Like their family all smiled at the camera at the same time. And you're like, man, that's not me. Can I just encourage you? You do not know what's behind that camera. You have no idea. Literally behind the camera, or 10 minutes behind the camera, or 2 seconds behind the camera. That's just a little snapshot. Like right now, it looks like I got you might be thinking, wow, she's got this nice video set up. Sure, the house is a little bit messy, but man, she's doing good. If you only saw, I'm not going to move the camera to show you just because I have it very delicately balanced right now. But just know, this camera, it's my phone camera, and it is being held up by some of my fiance's books, and this little rock thing. He's gonna be upset that I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a driftwood fossilized rock thing, but that's holding it up. My laptop is right here, and I got this whole setup on his cat's cat tree. I'm using what I got, people. But you don't know that. Just watching the video, you have no idea what hot mess I got going on here, or what I was doing 20 minutes ago, or what I'll be doing 20 minutes after. You're just seeing little pretty snapshots, people. So you're doing it right. You're not behind. Grace on all of that, okay? Now, moving on into what I actually want to share with you today. I grew up going to a church in Marlette. Shout out to Hope Community Christian Church. If you're ever in the area, go on a Sunday morning. You'll never be disappointed. Promise. But growing up there, our pastor, Paul Rowling, he finds analogies in very odd places that most people wouldn't. And that's just always kind of struck me. I'm like, but it gets people's attention. It works. And what I'm about to share with you right now is an analogy that just kind of came in my head randomly. I haven't even experienced this recently at all, but I'm going to give credit to Pastor Paul. So if you think my train's a little off the tracks, you're like, this analogy is a little stretched, talk to him. Okay? So, buckle up, because I'm about to take you on a journey. So, how many of you enjoy McFlurries from McDonald's? A good McFlurry. Me, that's my favorite. That is a dream boat. Growing up, that was top-notch day if I could convince my mom to go through the drive-thru, get me a McFlurry. Oh, so good. I love the Reese's ones. Can't get those no more. Because shout out to McDonald's, you can bring those back anytime. Right now they just have M&M and Oreo, which is fine. But that's always my favorite dessert. And if you'll notice, maybe it's just my experience. I don't know. I haven't had one in a while, so they could have changed it. But say the cup was about this big. The top third of it would be jam-packed with candy. Let's say it's M&M's. Jam-packed with M&M's. And you're going and you're thinking, man, this is an endless supply of all this candy. This is great. And then as you get down the cup, at least the last third, if not more, it's just plain vanilla ice cream. They trick me. Every time. Every time. I mix it. I think I got it. Now, just that plain vanilla ice cream. Plain vanilla ice cream's fine. It's good. It's a good second choice. But, kind of disappointed once you've been at the mountaintop up here and you get the best part up here when the cup is the most full. Oh, see where I'm going with this? How I see that cup of ice cream is sometimes how other people and God can see us as people. When we start our days filled, we are filled to the top, overflowing a little bit. You got that extra clear thing in because it's overflowing at the top. The top part, when we're most filled, is the best part of us. It's the best version of us. It's the most candy-filled, sweet version of us because we are filled up. We are secure in who we are. We know our identity is found in Christ. We have peace, we have joy, we have love to give away. And that's awesome. When you get down to the bottom and you're starting to drain yourself a little bit and you just have that plain vanilla, it's still good. It's still you. That ice cream is kind of, it's not going anywhere. It's the same ice cream as it is up top. It's still you. But you're missing out on the candy parts, on those extra bonus parts that can only thrive in you when you're filled up. So, this is my cup. I should have got an actual cup. How often are you starting your day full? How often are you starting your day half full? How often lately have you started your day pretty drained, if you're being honest? Which is okay. I give grace for all of that because sometimes, we get seasons where the drained part of us, the last third of us, that plain vanilla part is all we have to give. And that's okay. God's not disappointed. Your people understand. Like, we have seasons where just the world isn't perfect. And that's all I got is the plain vanilla. I'm doing my best. And that's okay. But I want to encourage you, if you are perpetually finding yourself in that plain vanilla, that drained version of you, perpetually over and over for a long time. You can't remember last time you felt what I'm talking about. You woke up a day and you're like, yeah, life, woo! I just want to encourage you that God has so much more for you. He's not looking at you like, you suck, like you're doing it wrong. No, not at all. The opposite. He's like, man, I just want so much for you. It's like a kid that has like a little tiny teddy bear, and that's like the little, he's like, oh, I got my teddy bear, I'm going through the day. And God's standing there with like this giant, like the giant teddy bears that you get at the fair, and he's like, come on, just come to me, and I have something so much more for you, something so much better and bigger. And he just wants that for you. He wants you to enjoy this life. He wants you to go through your days more often than not feeling well rested, just excited for the day, passionate about what you're doing that day. He's not looking at you upset or disappointed. And neither are your people around you. They want that for you too. So I just want to encourage you, if you just feel like you're trucking through your days, giving time to this person, to this job, to this activity, to this whatever, you may be convinced, because that's what our society has told us, that that's good, that is what good people do. They keep pouring and keep pouring and keep pouring, doing all this big list of awesome things for people or for whatever, name your activity. But there's more. You can do all those things, or some of those things, or most of those things at your drained level, and you'll still be there. You as a person will be there doing it. But if you would give yourself, we'll say, talking about a Sabbath, if you give yourself one day a week to rest, imagine going into those other things at the top part of your cup, with your cup full, because you took that time away by yourself to just do the things that make your soul feel happy and lighter. It doesn't have to be super spiritual either. Like, talk to God throughout it, but sometimes I just walk through Target. That's something that fills my cup. It makes me happy. I'm just like, to do. And I'm kind of praying to myself and look like a crazy person. I don't care. I have a mask on. Do the things that you love that fill you up. It's not selfish. In fact, it's more generous, because when you turn around and go to those people and do those things, go back to them, your cup is full and you can do them so much better for them. But you can enjoy them more as yourself because you have all that candy-filled version of you to give away. You're not scarcity mindset. Just be like, I only have so much more. Cat agrees. I don't know if you heard her. So Take time for yourself. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. The Lord Jesus, he came that we could have life and have it abundantly. He wants you to have it abundantly. That doesn't mean busier. That means enjoy it. Enjoy what you do more. Abundantly. Have all that you need for the day and more. So, as you look over the plans that you have for this week, or this month, or today, maybe take stock. Evaluate how often do you have time in there to fill your own cup, whatever that looks like for you. What would happen if you gave yourself a 30-minute time slot this week? Not a much. Whatever time of day, whatever day you want. 30-minute time slot to just do something that delights your soul. Give you permission. Whatever it is. It can be all by yourself. It can be with somebody. Encourage you to be by yourself and with the Lord, but whatever you're called to do. Maybe you're going to go outside for a walk. Maybe you're going to work out. That's something that really fills up my soul for sure. Maybe you just get snuggled up with your favorite book. Maybe you cook a beautiful meal. Maybe you head off to a coffee shop and write a new blog and script for a video. Did that last week. Whatever it is that just lets your soul breathe deeper and your heart feel lighter, you know what that is better than I do. And the Lord he just wants that for you. You are so loved and so precious to him. And he doesn't want fancy. He doesn't care about being fancy and cheesy. If you're like, say you were going to go for that walk and be like, well, this isn't very spiritual. I'm just going to go for a walk and it's not going to be that big a deal. The Lord's like, I love walks. Take me with you. Take me on a walk. Let's talk for a few minutes. And then listen to your podcast or video songs or call your person or whatever. Like, just invite him in. He loves you. He wants to be there for you. Let him fill your cup up. Just give him a chance. Give him a chance to fill your cup up. You got nothing to lose. Just give him a chance. Just talk to him. See what he has for you. He could surprise you. So, you are so loved, my friends. Thank you so much for all of your support and encouragement on my first video. And just the stuff that keeps pouring in, all your kind messages and support. It means the world to me. Words of affirmation person right here. So, you guys fill my cup up all the time. So, you are loved. Be blessed. Have a wonderful week. And fill your own dang cup and go eat some ice cream. Unless you're lactose intolerant. Go get some ice cream. I'm going to.